Alright guys, so I'm going to talk about drop passes today. It's really simple to do, but it's also really easy to screw up. So all you're going to do is skate, let go of the left stick, and tap R1. You're going to drop the puck between your legs, just like that. I'll also note, if you're holding L2 and you press R1, it'll be a drop pass every time, even if you're skating with the left stick. So just like that. This can be really easy to screw up. Obviously, if you're moving at all with your left stick and you press R1, you're going to get a saucer pass like that, which I see people mess up pretty often. But this move is super, super useful. If you've got one of your teammates behind you, I think most commonly I see this used right here when you're breaking into the zone. Drop it at the blue line for your teammate and then skate down towards the net and get ready for that give and go. That's where I see it most commonly used, although you could use it in the defensive zone, although there's a high risk of your teammate not being ready for that, and then you turn it over in your defensive zone, so you're not going to see it used in the defensive zone. You might see it used occasionally in the neutral zone, which I think can be really effective. But once again, I mean, you've got to communicate with your teammates, otherwise, that's not a spot where you want to turn the puck over. So here's some instances in game where our team used it. We're kind of to the point where we don't even have to say anything to each other. If we see our teammate behind us at the blue line, we're just kind of ready for it. So immediately, King drops it, and I throw it right back down to Rob. That was a little unconventional. I think I probably could have made a better pass. But here, King, he's got 3-4 guys in front of him. Once again, you're going to see us use it at the blue line. Goes to the net after he drops it for a beautiful give and go. Here on a breakaway, he just happened to have his teammate behind him. This is so hard for a goalie to read. Here is actually my favorite use of the drop pass. So here I'm going to cut to the right and drop it, and Rob's going to cut to the left. So that's going to completely change the direction that the puck carrier is skating. So I'm skating to the right, drop it, Rob's skating to the left. So the direction of the play is completely changed. And once again, I'm just going to go straight to the net. Beautiful give and go finish. Here, once again, just ready for it. And this is probably the most common and most effective way that the drop pass is used, which is, so I get it, and then I immediately throw it back down. And it's gonna just kind of mind fuck the defenders. A lot of times you're gonna kind of want to cut to the right or pass to the right, but there's really usually nothing there. And here there wasn't, so I immediately just throw it down low. And like I said, that seems to be the best way to do it. Once again, same idea. Here, 3-on-1, I could have passed it over to King, but I figured he'd drag that defender with him, so I opted to drop pass it to Rob. And it's really important to note, if back checkers are too close to the guy behind you, it's going to be really dangerous to do the drop pass, because odds are the back checkers are just going to take the puck away the second the guy behind you gets it. But here, he's got some space between the back checkers and him, so I know it's a pretty safe play to do the drop pass here, and it ends up being a goal. Here again, changing direction, and a nice little give and go. This is just, I feel like the drop pass is so underutilized. Look at this. Look at from the goalie's perspective here. That's just got to be so difficult as a goaltender. And here, I actually do go over to the right, although I got kind of lucky. I think that pass could have easily been picked off. Still ended up being a pretty play. And yeah, this play can be used in Hockey Ultimate Team or Online Versus play, but it's not going to be nearly as effective just because you're not going to be able to communicate to your computers what you want to do. They can't really read when the drop pass is coming. So you're just going to turn the puck over a lot. Here it was a 5-on-3, so I knew I had enough space to pull it off. Otherwise, I wouldn't have even tried it. So anyway, that's the drop pass. It's something I think every EASHL team could afford to get good at, and I really don't see a lot of teams use it, which is, I think, why it's so effective against defenders, because no one ever really seems to see it coming. So anyway, that's the drop pass.